Crash. I can't be playing Crash Bandicoot all the time. I like playing other games. It's not all about you, okay? It's not all about you.
Crash Bandicoot's better than Sonic. You should be playing Crash Bandicoot. Look, you got the bag. The bag. You got the bag. The bag. You got me. It's me. You know, this game isn't even made by Team Sonic, the actual Sega. Made by Christian Whitehead.
What does that matter? What does that have to do with anything? Still a great Sonic game.
Why don't you actually play a real Sonic game made by the real idiot that makes Sonic? You should play that instead, and then you'll realize that I'm the best. You should only play me. Remember this game? How about you play this?
Sonic the Hedgehog. You want me to play this?
I'll make you play this.
I'm not playing it.
I'll make you play this. I'll make you play this. You're going to suffer. Here, Maku Maku.
What have I got?
Crash!
Look at you squirm.
Crash, why? Why'd you do this to me?
You know, it's actually just a bed cover. You can easily take it off. It's not actually tying you down. Yeah. Okay. But you can't leave because I'm going to block the doorway and you don't want to mess with me. You don't want to fuck with me, okay, bro? I'm in business. I break boxes for a living. You know? I jump on things. I die 100 million times.
No, I can't go back there. No.
You're going to learn your lesson by playing Sonic 06 on your YouTube channel.
Please. No.
It's coming in, bro. You're gonna have to play this game. I'm putting it in.
No, Crash. Please, Crash. No, please don't.
Yeah, you're gonna play it. Oh, yeah. You ready? Oh, yeah! Whoa! This is for your own good!
No. Please, no. Crash, no. Crash, I'm begging you, man. Happy 30th birthday, Sonic. Let's get this over and done with. Sonic the Hedgehog, otherwise known as Sonic 06 or Sonic's Next Gen, is one of the worst Sonic games ever made. The game was released in 2006 for the Xbox 360 and then later for the PS3 in 2007. The game is well known for its bugs and glitches. The reason the game was so bad was that the developers had to rush the game out on time for the holidays. It also didn't help that the team got split in half so they could work on another version for the Nintendo Wii, which would then later become Sonic and the Secret Rings. So we actually could have had a decent Next Gen Sonic game, but they had to go and make Sonic and the Secret Rings. At least we got that banging theme song. Anyways, I'm being held against my will by a giant bandicoot who wants me to sit and talk about this game until I'm finished. So I will learn a lesson about why Sonic sucks and I should only play Crash. Yay! Let's get this done. Story mode has 3 episodes to pick from: Sonic, Shadow, and the newest hedgehog to the franchise, Silver the Hedgehog. Starting with Sonic's episode, the game begins with a very Final Fantasy-esque intro where we are introduced to Princess Elisa Soliana, which is where the game takes place. The people of Soliana are having a festival for their god Solaris, which is apparently an evil god and can burn the whole world to the ground, so they have a festival to keep them happy. I don't know what this game's done. But then Eggman then crashes the festival and shows off his new realistic design and tries to capture the princess, but is then stopped by your boy Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic saves Elise for like 1 minute until Eggman easily captures her after putting her down and showing off by beating some badniks.
Sonic, take this!
I got it. I'll rescue you.
Why?
I know.
Why? What does she mean? I know! You just met her. We then finally begin our adventure after a solid 30 seconds of loading time. I then try to familiarize myself with the controls since it's been a long time. Oof. We then group up with Tails and do a filler mission for an old man who sounds hilarious. Once completed, we gain some money. And we get the Lightspeed Dash and head towards Wave Ocean in hopes of catching up to Eggman. For the first level, yeah, pretty solid level. It's okay, you know, pretty much copying Sonic Adventure 1. Trying to bring back the glory days. No. Once you get to the last section of the level, Sonic then finally decides, oh, I better speed up. I better catch up. I'm not gonna make it. So you finish the level and you do not catch up with Eggman, and it was a complete waste of time. Yeah. Once back in Soliana, we save a little crybaby girl and then gain access to the desert where Eggman has Elise, and we take on the first boss of the game, the Egg Cerberus. Honestly, not much to say about this boss, except that's pretty repetitive and boring, like every boss in this game. We then save Elise and go through Dusty Desert, and we have to carry her the entire way through the level, and it's the worst fucking thing ever. Why did they think this was a good idea? Please tell me why did they... A romantic scene between Hedgehog and Human later. We finally encounter one of the other Hedgehogs, Silver, who's from the future and has telekinesis for some reason, and hates Sonic because Sonic sucks and blows up his timeline or something. I don't know. So now we have to fight Silver, and you'd think it'd be like an epic boss fight, like with Shadow and Sonic Adventure 2. You'd think Silver would be flying around, you know, have like tornadoes of chairs, and Silver's like maybe way up in the air. Sonic's like, I gotta get up there, and he's like, and Silver's like, I'm back. It'd be epic, but this is what we get.
How about this? How about this? How about this? How about no?
We win, and Sonic loses. And Elise gets kidnapped again by Eggman. This is pretty much all that happens in Sonic Story Mode. So I'm gonna blast through this really fast because I hate this game. I don't actually. Maybe I do. No. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! We meet Knuckles, go to Eggman's base, get teleported through time. We then meet Shadow in the future for some reason. Sup? Do the most bullshit speed section in the game. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. No! What? You just got hit by a car. And you're dead. Oh shit. No! Oh, for fuck's sake, this game! It's so bad! Stupid Sonic. The fucker. We find out that Elise is going to die. We then fight a terrible long boss. Oh my god! Get back home, go after Eggman, fight Silver again, Shadow saves the day, save Elise again, fight an okay boss, Elise nearly cries, Elise gets kidnapped again. Why is Tails in Wave Ocean again? Why? And then... the 3 trials. This part can go fuck itself. What? Oh my god!
Hey.
Oh, what? Oh no, no. What? Wow. Oh my gosh. No. Wow. No. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm good. Does it actually matter? It's at least really the one. Yes. After 30 minutes of pain and suffering, we join forces with Silver, cause why not? Yay. 10 minutes later, after a really long, horrible level, we witness the egg carrier crashing and Eggman dies. Yeah, Eggman dies. Oh yeah, and Elise dies too. LOL. Silver then suggests using the 2 Chaos Emeralds they each have to go back in time to save Elise, because it's as easy as that. Thumbs up. And Sonic's like, oh yeah bro, gee thanks, I love you, I can't wait to find I can't wait, I love Elise. Elise? I love Elise. Oh, Silver bro, thanks. I love you. Once back in time, Sonic heads to Aquatic Base with Tails and Knuckles and manages to board the egg carrier and finally squares off with Eggman. And yet again we have another very long drawn out boss fight, but it's pretty epic and quite similar to the final boss fight with Eggman in Sonic Adventure 1, except that fight was good and this fight's terrible and boring and it drags on. Once he's defeated, Eggman literally falls to his death and Sonic saves Elise. Finally. And they escape the exploding ship and it's really cool. It's actually pretty cool. It's like, you know, the cinematics are good, like, yeah. They then laugh and start flirting and they wink at each other. And that's the end. The end.
Ew!
Overall, Sonic 06 is a buggy mess with a terrible love story between a human and a hedgehog. Except the music's great. That's brilliant. The music is fantastic.
Are you finished, huh?
Crash, that's me done the game now. So can I leave?
You're not done. You still got 3 more campaigns to play.
No, I'm done, man. I am actually done.
Don't fuck with us.
No.
Get him, Mac.
Silver and Shadow next. I'm just going to talk about both of their stories in chronological order because I want this to be over and done with. Starting with Silver, we're thrown into the future, where he and his comrade Blaze the cat. Why is she here? She's meant to be from another dimension, like in Sonic. She's introduced in Sonic Rush. She's from another dimension. No. But now she's in the future with Silver. In the future, they are battling a monster named Eblis, who's just a fire version of Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1. Every time they beat him, he disappears for a while, until he regenerates back, making him invincible and causing Silver to think, God, what's the point of fighting all the time? He just keeps coming back. I'm just gonna kill myself. No. That's too dark.
That is when our true antagonist shows up, Mephiles the Dog.
To inform Silver that a blue hedgehog from the past is the reason for Iblis existing. Mephiles shows Silver a vision of Sonic in flames, and Silver is like, that's the Iblis trigger, I gotta kill him. And then Mephiles is like, yeah, you gotta kill him, and I'll send you back to the past. And doesn't. They never question it, it's just crazy. So yeah, Silver and Blaze go back to the past. Blaze literally does nothing in this game. She does nothing. Let's talk about Silver's gameplay. Silver's gameplay revolves around him using his telekinesis to pick up enemies in boxes to use as weapons. Long story short, it sucks. Silver's slow as shit. They shouldn't have made him a character, or they should have at least made him fast. If he wasn't slow, this game, his story mode would be bearable.
Meanwhile,
Shadow's being a super duper top secret spy for GUN, infiltrating Eggman's base for an item called the Scepter of Darkness. He retrieves it after defeating another Egg Cerberus boss. He then runs away with Rouge and rendezvous with Gun. But oh no, Eggman shows up to take it back.
the scepter breaks and an evil shadowy monster appears and goes into Shadow's...
Shadow. Yeah, I know, it's pretty dumb. This creature turns out to be Mephiles, which explains why he looks like Shadow. You know what, I'm just gonna improvise the rest of this game because I'm losing my mind. I need this to be over. Mephiles sends Shadow and Rouge to the future, which explains why Sonic meets him. Silver and Blaze end up in the present. Silver sees Sonic and he's like, oh my god, the Iblis trigger. And then Amy shows up and she's like, oh my god, Sonic. And he's like, I'm Silver, I'm not blue, come on man. I'm like, Silver, and how does Amy do this twice? Silver then finds out that Sonic went to the desert, so Silver's like, I'm going to the desert. So then he goes to the desert and you have to do this terrible thing with the ball and you hit it. It was actually not that bad. It didn't take me that many attempts. A lot of people end up being really unlucky and it takes them like 20 minutes. I was very lucky. How long did it take me? It took me like 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. But the whole level was like 10 minutes. So fuck this game. After the desert level, Silver then finds Sonic and Soliana, and he's like, "Yo, the Iblis trigger. Your actions will condemn us all." And then Sonic's like, "Bruh, and then they fight, and then you beat Sonic, and then it kind of makes more sense when you play as Silver. But then Amy's like, "No, you can't hurt my Sonic." And Silver's like, why not? So Silver's like, he's going to kill everyone. And then she's like, he would never do that. And then Amy's like, well, if that's true, then I would rather join Sonic and let the world die. And it's like, really? Wow. And then Silver's like contemplating his life and he's like, wow, I can't believe it. Should I kill him? And then Blaze shows up and she's like, yeah, we probably should kill him. She's like, we won't know, we don't try. So he's like, okay, we better go kill him. And then they're like, oh, well, they went to Eggman's base. Let's go to Eggman's base. And then they go to Eggman's base. And I think he gets a Chaos Emerald. Yeah, he does. Back to Shadow. Shadow goes through Crisis City. They see Omega. Omega's like dead or something in the future. And they're like, oh my god, Omega. They find the Chaos Emerald in the volcano. And then Shadow goes, don't touch it.
Don't touch it!
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then, they beat Iblis, whatever, and then Mephiles is like, ooh, hello, Shadow, and Shadow's like, bruh, I'm gonna kick your ass, could you poop me here? Shadow goes and fights him, and it turns out Mephiles is too strong for Shadow, and then, for some reason, Rouge magically sends Omega back from the present to the future to help Shadow, and Omega shows up, and then they beat Mephiles, but yeah, we win, and then we're like, go, we have to find Mephiles, and then they go back to the present, and Mephiles meets up with Silver, and he's like, the blue hedgehog is at the train station. You better go there. And then Silver's like, and then Shadow's also like, I better go find Eggman. He's at the train station. And then that's how they fight. And then Shadow kicks Silver in the head.
Chaos control!
And then they do the two chaos control thing and they open the portal. And then Shadow's like, follow me, and they go in the portal and then take them to the past where Mephiles and Iblis are made, and it turns out Princess Elise has Iblis sealed in her, and if she cries, Iblis comes out, and that's the end of the world. It's so dumb. And Shadow seals Mephiles and the Dark Scepter. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then I don't even say that. That's why Mephiles was like, oh, thank you, Shadow, we know each other. And he's like, what? After that, Silver's like, maybe Eggman's wanting to release Iblis. That's why he's captured the princess. I better go find her. And then that's when he meets up with Sonic. He's like, let's join forces. And then Eggman dies, Elise dies. Oh. Sonic goes to the past, and Silver goes back to his timeline. He uses 2 Chaos Emeralds to fight Iblis, and Blaze is like, else I will sacrifice myself because I can control the flames. That's why I'm in this game. And then Blaze dies. Yeah, someone dies. She actually dies. I don't... Or maybe she gets sent to her dimension. And Iblis is gone. I don't... It doesn't make sense. And then Shadow's like, oh, we better go find Mephiles. And he finds him in the desert. And they have an epic boss fight. It's really cool. And then... he wins. And then that's it. The end. That's the end. That's the end. He wins. Okay, I'm done. All 3 stories. Done. Crash, I'm done. Crash? Crash, you there? Crash? I don't think he's here.
Hey, bitch.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Okay, this is the end of the game now. Okay, the final episode. Turns out Mephiles isn't defeated, he's still alive, and then he kills Sonic, which makes Elise cry. And then Iblis comes out. And then Mephiles and Iblis join, and they turn out to be Solaris. And they can control time and dimensions and whatever, and it's like, I'm in the past, present, and future. You got to defeat me in each time at the same time. And then there's the end of the world level. Oh my god. And then everyone's like, oh my god, Sonic's dead. And then Silver's like, we can bring it back with the Chaos Emeralds. We just gotta believe, Princess Elise, you can do it. You go through little segments of every level with all the characters, and you have to get a Chaos Emerald. It can be hard. Remember when I was little, really hard. If you take ages, you are going to die. These portals will suck you in. They will suck you in like a motherfucker. Once collected, Elise then decides to kiss the hedgehog to bring him back to life. And Amy watches, and she doesn't care. Why she not care? Sonic comes back and he's Super Sonic, and it's really cool. And then he's like, Shadow, Silver, we're gonna turn super, and it's awesome. And it's actually really cool. And they go fight Solaris, and each character fights in a different timeline, and it's actually quite hard. I think it's actually maybe the hardest final boss in a Sonic game. The second phase of Solaris, pretty crazy. All the lasers, like that is crazy, and the music's really hype. It's got nothing on Final Hazard though, or Perfect Chaos. It's not a terrible boss. It's not a terrible final boss. It's challenging. That's all I can say. So then you beat him, and then Sonic and Elise end up somewhere, like, they find Solaris, and her dad's like, this is Solaris, the flame of hope. And turns out if you blow this flame out, then this entire game never happened. It like erases everything that just happened. And Sonic's like, we gotta do it. And Elise is like, no, I love you, I can't, I never want to lose you. I would rather let the world suffer and end, because I love you. Sonic's like, just smile or something. To be honest, it's quite a dramatic ending for a Sonic game. But she's like, I don't want the world to end, but then she pulls it out anyway because Sonic's like, just smile. And then it goes back to the start of the festival. I don't know why they have a festival now, because they're not celebrating anything. Like, Solaris isn't a thing. What are they celebrating? They're just having a festival for no reason. Originally, the festival was to celebrate for Solaris for some reason, but now he doesn't exist. So what are they celebrating? And then Sonic runs. It's kind of a nice end scene. And Sonic's running around. It's kind of like, it's kind of a nice ending. It's not. What am I talking about? It's terrible. And then Sonic runs past her and like blows up her skirt or something. He's like, yeah, nice pants. She's like, Sonic looks at the moon and it's like, and it's really dramatic, and it's like, oh my god, what a happy ending. But it's not really. But Silver doesn't exist. The ending of this game means that this game never existed. This game doesn't exist. This never happened. Silver isn't a thing. It's finally over. It's finally over. You know, it wasn't that bad. The game is a buggy mess, terrible story, some very questionable decisions in that game, but overall, you can still sit and finish the game and play it and have a few laughs out of it, you know? The game wasn't that bad. It was bad. Crash, I've learned my lesson, but I think I've learned that Sonic 06 isn't the worst Sonic. Truce? Alright.
That's good that you learned your lesson.
Editor Bruber here. Bruber, I thought the whole story was that Crash was punishing you by playing Sonic 06 so that you would learn to never play Sonic again. Crash agrees with you. The lesson was to never play Sonic again, but Crash is like agreeing with you now? What's that about? Well, doesn't make sense. So Crash doesn't care that you're gonna play Sonic? You're gonna keep playing Sonic? Maybe next time write a better script. But overall, alright. The worst Sonic game is Sonic Heroes.
Come on, Aku, let's go home.
I don't care what you think. I'd rather play Sonic 06 than Heroes. Shadow the Hedgehog sucks as well. Don't give a fuck. Fight me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've really tried working hard on this, and yeah, I've been off YouTube for like maybe a month now. I was just fed up with playing games, and I thought I should maybe try something new. So here we are. This is the brand new content I'm going to try. It's a lot more fun. I prefer filming like skits. If you guys actually sat and watched all this video, then you're awesome. And if you did, then consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.